Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Today, I kind of wanted to talk about that feeling of, you want to achieve something and you think it's going to help you in the long run, and you achieve it. And then the silence comes through. That true silence, that said of, wait a second, that didn't help me. That doesn't feel that fulfilling. Maybe exciting for the time being. It's like, holy shit, I did it. This is what I was waiting for. I did it. But then you feel like, what now, right? You're like, wait, like, I don't know if this is, I thought I would be fixed. And so today I just wanted to talk about that. That high may fade, that, high might not feel good. And you start to realize that the emptiness starts to set in and you feel like a failure sometimes, even though you achieved it and you thought it would help. But the reality of it is achievements do not succeed in helping you with internal struggles. It doesn't help those things of anxiety, depression, your traumas, all those different things. It doesn't heal it, right? You need to help that inside of yourself. You can't numb it out with being like, okay, I got my grades, I got my things, I got a job, I got this, I got money. Oh, I've been saving up. I bought my new pair of Air Jordans. Oh, I'm so good now, right? I bought Calvin Klein shirts. Oh, look at me, right? Like, no. No. Those are temporary serotonin boosters. Those are the temporary things that give you so much joy in the moment, surely, right? And you're like, wow, I made it from point A to point B. But then that if you don't change what's in here, putting on everything else, if you do anything else, even working out, I've seen body dysmorphia, very common thing. Why do you think that happens? Is that the internals are not here. The mindset is not here. We need to figure out and be real with ourselves. Set those real expectations. Have those honest conversations with yourself. Therapy, for example, this is where we take in therapy, right? And so I just want you to, realize that this is not about achieving. It's not, the sadness part is not fulfilling it with achievements. It's not about that. It's about taking on that being grateful for what already you have, and there's nothing wrong with looking at the mountain and being like, that mountain's beautiful, I want to be at the top of that. There's nothing wrong with that. You shouldn't beat yourself up for that. You shouldn't be like, oh, now I need to change my motivations, or I don't want to be this rich person. The thing about being rich and all that, it's like, that's not a goal you should set. You know what I mean? That's a goal that's going to be entrapped with all different things. How do you know you're going to get there, right? And so the problem is that success is equated with happiness, and it's just not. It's just truly not, because I know what it felt like. I got the money. I felt like it was great. I went to Montreal. Like, I don't know if, there was some videos, it wasn't a lot here, but there was some videos where I was sitting in Montreal, I was doing it. But actually, that was like one of the most videos that I talked about negative things. That was like one of the first videos that I talked about my negative feelings on something, is because I felt empty. I didn't have the friend to bring to Montreal. I didn't have the joy of being able to explore and share my moments. That was what was important to me. It was that sharing moments with other people. And I was alone during that trip. And I felt horrible with it, It was still a great experience, and I got to learn about myself too through having those honest conversations with myself. And so that's what I want to relay on to you now. Celebrate your achievements, put that the conscious decision into being like, hey, I did this thing. That's amazing, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But it doesn't equate to self-worth. It doesn't make you happy. Sometimes it won't make you, it will give that temporary boost. That's great. It doesn't create happiness though. That's what I'm trying to point out. It doesn't create happiness, and it shouldn't be used as a cure. It shouldn't be used as something that will fix something entirely, a mental health disability or a mental health struggle. It will not. Trust me, it will not. And that's what I want you to focus on now, is that don't focus on the societal expectations, the other people's expectations of what they tell you that, it should fix you. Focus on what you truly want. What do you truly, want to have these honest conversations with yourself and say, maybe it's not about being this career building thing, this person. I just want to do a YouTube channel. I just want to, even though these goals are not money-making machines, unless it's really successful in the future, like talk about, just be real with yourself. Maybe you want to do art, even though everyone shits on art degrees and all these things, like people that the environment of, sometimes you are so held behind with societal expectations. No, just do what you want to do, because that will heal you. That is the internal to self telling you, hey, I want to do this, but you're whispering it because of other people. You don't want other people to hear. You don't want other people to hear, oh, no, no, no. They're not gonna validate those feelings. So I'm just gonna whisper to myself, yeah, I want to be an artist. Yeah, I want to do this mental health channel, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm too scared, No, do it. Do it. Just do it, please. Just do it. You will succeed. You will do those things. And I know it will heal you internally. I know it will feel 10 times better when you go across that feeling of oh no, I don't want to be embarrassed. I don't want to get, I don't want to get judged online. I don't want to get judged from my peers. Sure. Okay, then don't tell about don't tell it to your family members. Don't tell it to whatever. Do it secretly. Build that in silence, because then the results will show, the actions will show, the beautiful art pieces of you doing the art, the YouTube videos of the subscriber count, the views, You can share this when you're already there. Don't worry about telling people your plans. Just do it. Try these things with yourself, right? And the experiences will be shown as insight to what you truly want to do. You'll be able to reference that, like, hey, maybe this thing was, was supposed to help me, but it's not. It's not helping me currently. Be real with yourself, I don't feel fulfilled doing this job. I don't feel fulfilled doing this thing it's not ethical, not ethically feeling, sound to me. Then do the other thing that you really truly want to do, right? Try it. Just try it, please. Just try it. I know you will feel better. So to end this video off, I just want to say reaching a goal is amazing. That's a thing that you should clap yourself, applaud yourself for doing that thing, because that's absolutely amazing. And you did it, right? You set a goal and you did it. That's amazing, because those are achievements, right? But it doesn't fulfill yourself. It doesn't act as a cure. It doesn't do anything that is like 100% create this new thing or fix this thing, right? I want you to realize that it's emotional. Like, we need to focus on those emotional things beyond just achievements, those self-talks, those appreciation moments, those gratitude moments. And so have that understanding and nurture yourself, build yourself, because that's where the true value comes in. I wish you the absolute best of luck. Much love as always, and I will see you in the next one.